Hey guys, what is going on? Today I wanted to share with you news around an electric vehicle stock play, Lucid, ticker LCID. In the year 2023, we've seen so much news around this electric vehicle company. In fact, in January, Lucid ran up with the Saudi Arabia public investment news where there was a potential full buyout of the company, taking it to the private sector. I'll share with you just with this week what's driving the overall share price up while the share price reached at a low $5 range. I'll share with you my forecasts as to whether this would be a good potential buy, but just take my information as guidance. And anytime when you do make an investment, please make sure to do your research. Let's get started, guys. Now we're looking at the overall Lucid price here. As you can see today, share price went up by about 5%, hovering at the $6.42 here. Now, average volume is around 28 million shares traded today. The volume has gone up by about 3x. People are seeing the potential here, buying at the basement low. We're looking at a 5-year range here. The 52-week range for Lucid is $21 at one point. To me, the question is this a good buying opportunity? I definitely think that it is, right? It's not a matter of if the price will go back up, but it's a matter of when. In terms of just with technicals, we see the relative strength index moving with the bullish pattern. We know that from a long-term perspective, Lucid has been just bleeding out from its prior run back in 2021, about 2 years ago, right? Hitting the $53 range, and now it's at the single-digit range. Yes, we understand there's been risk associated with Lucid, given its no profit with its current business strategy, but overall with the backing of public investment firm Saudi Arabia, I foresee that in the long term course, Lucid can break that trajectory where its revenue will bypass the overall cost. Now, we know that overall in the EV market, in the car manufacturing space, stocks have just been going down. I mean, looking at NIO, right, its competitor, Rivian, other companies have been going down so much, but EV, I definitely think the sector will start pulling back up. Now, this is an article from the Motley Fool back in 2 days ago, and there was news around Aston Martin signing a deal with Lucid to use the EV company's powertrain and battery technologies. And from this deal, Lucid will receive about 450 million in cash and stock as part of the deal. However, we know that overall cash flow burn rate is up in the billions on an annual basis. So is it going to continue to burn money in the long-term course, and what will Saudi Arabia do? Will Saudi Arabia increase its investment from like 65% where it's currently at up to 80% or more? We don't know, but it's good to see the backing from Saudi Arabia public investment firm. This is great news because Lucid not only partnered with a technology company with AT&T, but now they're also working with Aston Martin, right? And in fact, they're trying to pump out a vehicle with 1,500 horsepowers, and I think this is definitely great news. Having Lucid partner up with Aston Martin, its stock, has gone up just with the last 2 days. Here's an article a day later from the Motley Fool where Lucid Group inked a powertrain supply deal with Aston Martin. It's powered higher again on Tuesday. A 1.8 billion cash infusion from Saudi Arabia, where Saudi Arabia has increased its ownership of Lucid from 60 to 65%, as you can see here. This is good news. I mean, there's stimulus from Saudi Arabia. There's backing. Yes, we know that Lucid is still burning money right now, right, trying to get that revenue to go up. But overall, I mean, what goes down will eventually go back up, and this is definitely at the basement low, and I believe that Lucid will start running back up in terms of its share price. Now, I wanted to share with you an article here with Aston Martin and Lucid to collaborate on new range of EVs, right? So here, the article is indicating that the first electric Aston is scheduled to arrive in 2025, and a possible quad motor layout with Lucid's next-gen motors could produce up to 1,500 horsepower. Aston Martin has partnerships with Mercedes. The fact that they're working with Lucid, this really tells you that they're trying to break into that niche market, high quality, high performing companies. And this is a great partnership that I see, and it's only going to be, going up in terms of share price. Yes, we know that from a financial perspective, the balance sheet doesn't look so great with Lucid Motors. However, with displays being rolled out in the European markets, in the Silicon Valley, seeing Lucids on the street, I definitely think that cash flow will start coming in the future years for Lucid. It's similar to Tesla's story where the branding was being built. It took time, it took money, it took effort, but overall, I definitely think that the share price has the potential to go back up come this year. My perspective is come August, we will see it break the double-digit share price range. In fact, it may happen sooner rather than later. But there you go. That's my overall perspective with Lucid. I definitely think it's a great buying opportunity, buying low and selling high at a later point. If you enjoyed this video, I'd really appreciate you hitting the like and subscribing for more related content. Thanks, guys.